here with Team Invictus. They're getting in first day, about to check in. How you feeling?
Feeling good. Yeah, feeling nice and relaxed, ready to get a competition started tomorrow.
You guys have the infamous Sea of Green. Comes up in mass from San Diego to support you. How does it feel having them here?
It feels great. It's nice to go out and represent our community and be able to just show our athleticism to them.
After you get all this fun stuff done, you get settled, you got a big dinner tonight, right?
We do.
What do you expect to happen there?
I expect they're going to announce the event for tomorrow. All we know is that it's a beach event.
Do you think it's going to be chicken or fish?
I like steak, actually.
They never have steak at dinners like this.
Well, salmon. Salmon's my fish of choice.
Okay, so they're predicting the meal is going to be fish.
Fish for the win.
Your team event is enter the surf, swim 250 yards, exit the surf. Re-enter the surf, swim 500 yards around Hermosa Beach Pier, exit the surf. Re-enter the surf, swim 250 yards, re-exit the surf, cross the finish line for a total of 1,000 yards of swimming as a team.
Heat number one, event number one at the 2014 Reebok CrossFit Games is underway. NorCal CrossFit with a lot of hype coming in is paying off big as they cross the finish line in an unofficial time of 32:10. An athletic left side of your screen. Invictus has moved ahead of Conjugate Black. CrossFit Athletic has an opportunity to set and a first place finish for event number one. Invictus.
They are contenders right here for the podium for the weekend. This sets them up so nicely.
So just one event for the teams today. Your leaderboard after one event mirrors the top three finishers, and it's CrossFit Athletic in first place, followed by NorCal CrossFit, and then Invictus sits in third.
Team event number two is underway. Oldroyd out of CrossFit NorCal. It might be cramps, something with her quad. CrossFit the club.
They will be your leaders.
NorCal CrossFit, your current leaders after two events, set and ready to go.
CrossFit the club came to play today. They took first place this morning, taking them from entering the day into a 14th place up to a second place.
CrossFit the club can hang on to the bar. They are one rep away from a heat win, but more importantly, an event win. And they have an opportunity to be the first team in team event number 4 to finish 10 feet, 5 feet. Team Tegan at the buzzer.
The only team in a strategy paid off.
Sam Dancer, with the roar of the crowd, will set a personal best of 655 pounds. CrossFit Invictus just a few pounds off Conjugate Black. Invictus Athletic.
Invictus
NorCal is creeping up. Timberwolf CrossFit. But Tegan, 5 yards away, 10 yards away, and smashing the time by over a minute. Tegan, the Sled Masters, will take event number 7 in dramatic fashion.
It's after event 7. We're here with CrossFit Invictus. You guys are in first place. Is this where you're expected to be at this point?
We expected to just put out and give our best and see wherever the cards lay. That's all we can do every day.
And was this? You guys are in first.
Awesome job. Woo! Thanks for the great news.
Yeah. Were these workouts that you did today, were they workouts that you expected to do well on?
TJ always says full effort, and that's all we can give every day.
What do you guys need to do from here on to keep your spot?
Recover well tonight and then get after it the rest of the weekend.
Mr. Sam Dancer, you had the highest deadlift of the day. What did you get?
655.
Good hell.
Oh my God.
Exactly. And your wife is also on the team. What was her deadlift?
365. 1 pound for every day, right?
1 pound for every day. You guys are going to have strong little muscle babies.
Yeah, we're big butts.
I wasn't cramping, I blacked out. It's never happened to me before. I run once a week. It wasn't an aggressive pace, it wasn't an aggressive distance. I have no idea why it happened. I've been running once or twice a week for almost 2 years at the track, outside, in the heat. It's never happened to me before. It was weird. I know it happened to multiple people. I know Rich was like walking. Alessandra, who runs with us sometimes up in NorCal, was, I don't know.
Team event number 8, the first event of day number 3.
I think this might possibly be the win that Invictus hasn't seen yet so far this weekend.
And they're off.
This entire competition has been really a battle between Invictus and NorCal, back and forth, back and forth. NorCal got here slightly quicker than Invictus did. Invictus about 3 teams back, and there you have it.
Current standings, NorCal CrossFit have jumped 40 points. Invictus starting out with no surprise. Nuno Costa, who's probably the fastest human being out of any CrossFit Games athlete. Marysville just ahead. Invictus closing hard.
Invictus stays barely in front of 808, keeping their spot on the podium. That was a phenomenal race to the finish.
Marysville just edging out CrossFit Invictus by 0.4 of a second.
It's the end of Saturday. You guys are sitting in 3rd place. You just got the athlete briefing on that final workout.
Yep.
What are you guys going to have to do to maintain one of those spots on the podium?
Win.
And how are you going to win?
You know, it's a grind. That last one, you know, we got to get through the one before it first. We got to come out ready to go tomorrow, and we will be.
I think the biggest thing is do what we do. Like I think as a team are workhorses, so that kind of workout at the end is really good for us. It's caveman shit. It's just moving heavy things over distances. So we're good at that. That's what we practice a lot.
What's going to be the most important part of strategy in that workout?
Teamwork, hands down. Hands down, just communicating as a team and making sure you're all on the same page.
Are you at the spot that you thought you'd be in at this point of the games?
You know, our goal is just to go out and give out full effort for every workout and just leave everything out there.
What are you guys going to do tonight to prepare for the final day?
Rest, get in the ice bath right after this, make sure we eat quite a bit, and just recover as much as we can.
And which are you looking forward to most, the 50s or the final workout?
I think both of them. Yeah, we'll just get after it tomorrow.
Good morning to all you crazy CrossFit fanatics out there watching us on the web right now. Final day of competition at the 2014 Reebok CrossFit Games here at the StubHub Center. The teams have the 50s followed by the Worm Bob final. They actually know all of their events. NorCal CrossFit sitting in 1st place. Invictus not far behind. Marysville rounding up the top 3, followed by 808 in 4th and Active in 5th place. And just because NorCal's sitting in the lead doesn't mean that's how it's going to end up. There are a ton of capable teams that want to snatch that 1st place from them. Who are some of those threats?
You know, I think it's the team nipping at their heels, CrossFit Invictus. Shocking for me, but I think that's who it's going to be.
I think it's 2 teams that have kind of slowly crept up the leaderboard in CrossFit 808. They've got an experienced leader in Elise Umeda, and then CrossFit Marysville out of the Northwest. They've just stacked with individual competitors.
NorCal, your 1st place finisher, sitting on the GHD currently for their final pair. This could hurt them.
As 5 teams are vying for that 1st place finish as heat number 3 comes to a close, because the first time in I almost think 3 or 4 years it is anybody's race. And with this final event coming up, seeing that get demoed yesterday, it is going to be a bloodbath.
It is.
You guys crushed that last workout. I think you tied for 1st place, moved you up a bunch. You're now in 6th place, but there's 200 points up for grabs. So tell me, detailed strategy, what do you guys need to do to get one of those spots?
We need to have really good tempo on our clean and jerks. We need to be very athletic on our handstand walks. And when it comes to that bob, we're synced up in our poles. Really, a lot of arm, I think, is going to be involved with the poles with a hard anchor in the legs.
You know, moving large loads, long distances quickly. Let's move Big Bob. Let's move that damn worm.
And they're off. 15 team members walking on their hands.
Conjugate Black, first team to the Big Bob.
Brick, 808, NorCal, and Invictus are right next to each other as well. This is going to be an unbelievable finish. There are several teams between NorCal, or a couple teams between NorCal and 808. So this right here could determine that podium spot.
Here comes Conjugate Black, obliterating the time to beat. As the sea of green rises, CrossFit Invictus may be 3 feet away from a 2014 Reebok CrossFit Games Championship. 5 seconds away, NorCal 3 feet away, and at the buzzer, NorCal across the finish line. Your top 3 teams of the 2014 Reebok CrossFit Games, and Cherie, just look at those numbers. That is why it was so hard. This has got to be the closest finish we have ever seen.
In 2007, when we had the first CrossFit Games on my family's ranch, I went to the Navy Exchange at the time, and we needed an affiliate cup. We needed a trophy for the teams, and I think it cost like $300 or $400, and I got so fucking scared of spending $300 or $400 in the CrossFit Games. I was like, damn, I'm gonna spend that much money. Coach is gonna get mad at me. And look at where we're at now, 8 years later.